Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. I'm sorry it's been a while since I've been able to come visit the group home. I hope everything is going well. Following up on our previous discussion about some excesses you were noticing with Joe's social interactions, I'm going to give you guys some brief training on how to use some strategies with Joe to fine tune his social skills programming. As you know, Joe just turned 10 years old and really enjoys socializing with his peers both through communication and sometimes through physical contact. However, with his social communication disorder diagnosis, he doesn't always know how to engage appropriately, and he needs some assistance in properly interacting with his peers. We know that Joe has the ability to engage in reciprocal conversation and many socially appropriate behaviors, but he was enrolled in your group treatment program due to his engagement in these social behaviors, specifically the physical contact, at a rate that exceeds many of his peers. Some of this inappropriate contact includes sometimes tickling his peers or rubbing their heads, and we know that that's not always tolerated well by some of his friends or by peers he might encounter in the future. Normative data was taken on typically developing peers and then compared to some of Joe's baseline data to determine that there was a need to intervene. An intervention that I feel will be very successful with Joe is differential reinforcement of low rates of behavior, or a DRL schedule. This simply means providing reinforcement for when a desired behavior happens less frequently, so that it's more socially appropriate. We all love that Joe is social and enjoys interacting with his peers. However, this intervention can help to reduce some of those inappropriate interactions and behavioral excesses and assist in making them more appropriate for him. So the way this will be done is you're going to run your usual play and social sessions at the group home. Ensure to run them in fun environments. You're going to do 10-minute sessions where Joe can play and engage with all the other kids and has no real other demands placed on him, just gets free play. But prior to this 10-minute session, you're going to kind of debrief with him and explain vocally to Joe that if he has 5 or less instances of physical contact with peers during that 10 minutes, he'll get 5 stickers at the end, which can then be exchanged for whatever he wants from the treasure box. And we know Joe loves the treasure box. There's lots of desired items in there, so there should be a lot of motivation built in to that contingency. You can even have Joe restate some of these rules to ensure that he understands and comprehends what the expectation is prior to beginning the 10-minute play session. During the 10 minutes, you're not going to provide any feedback to Joe. If he engages in more than 5 behaviors, you're not going to tell him until that 10 minutes has elapsed. And once the 10-minute elapses, you can explain what he did or did not do well. If he did meet the criteria, you'll give him those 5 stickers right away. Provide lots of social praise. Great job, Joe. You played so nicely with your friends. You get to have 5 stickers and give him anything that he wants from his treasure box. If he exceeds the 5 instances that's allowed, you can explain, you don't get the stickers this time, but you can definitely try again next time and try and get that desired item. This is known as a full session DRL schedule. So research has actually shown that DRL schedules have been very effective at targeting a variety of behavioral excesses. So similar strategies have been applied to children who engage in things like excessive requests for assistance, so repeatedly asking their teacher for help in class, as well as adult age participants who engage in excessive verbalizations. And the DRL strategy has been very effective with these behaviors as well. So this is just a bit of evidence to show why this might be a good intervention for Joe and possibly something that could continue to generalize into adulthood, which is the ultimate goal. So in general, you would want to use a DRL schedule when you don't want to entirely eliminate a behavior, such as this, but you want it to occur at more appropriate frequencies. So you wouldn't necessarily want to use a DRL for a severe behavior, such as aggression or self-injurious behaviors. But for Joe, we love that he's social. We love that he enjoys engaging with his peers. We just want to fine-tune those interactions a bit and ensure that they're functional and well-received by his peers now and in the future. So please let me know if you guys have any questions at all regarding the nature of this intervention, or if you need any clarification on how to implement it, and I'd be happy to assist in any way, help you model it, things like that. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Have a great day, guys.